Beer, the best four-letter word you've heard all day. Enjoy an ice-cold bottle domestic for just 99 cents. Because at the Sands...
Hayashi, how are you? You understand? Ni hao. Now I bet you're wondering which one of us you're gonna wrestle tonight. Well, the good news is, thanks to the Reno scum, it's not gonna be me. Good for you. You see, last week, I was doing charity at the old folks' home. While I was walking to my car, like a pack of thugs, they jumped me. Now I've been wrestling for some time. Ow. Now the bad news is, payback's coming tonight. Paul Isadora needs to warm up. Oh! That's right. You're my warm up. Well, good luck out there. Konnichiwa.
Hello, Wrestle Factory fans. Jay Biggs here. Alongside me, John Billington. Taking a look at the big 7-foot-plus wrecking ball, Paul Isadora, as he goes one-on-one with Mike Hayashi here tonight on the biggest little wrestling show. I want to thank you all for joining us. Well, thus far, it's been an eventful week here in Reno. Lots of cool things happening. Had Thanksgiving, and also the Wolfpack with a gigantic victory, the biggest here in the city's history. In fact, the Reno Arch was turned blue downtown. Referee Dale Clifford checking Mike Hayashi, also known as the Angry Dragon, as we get set to competition. Bell sounds, here we go. John, what are your feelings on this match tonight?
Well, before we start, you want to throw in a football reference. This is going to be a bloody bloodbath.
You know about football anyway. You think it's soccer, right? Anyways, it's Mike Hayashi just a little bit too quick for the 7-foot wrecking ball here. Maybe frustrating him a tad bit. He's trying to get the fans to rally up behind him here tonight at the Evelyn Mount Community Center in Reno. Channel 12 and Digital 220 every week, 7:30. This is the spot to be in Northern Nevada. As we take a look at some of the premier athletes in the world of wrestling here in Northern California and Northern Nevada. Here, Mike Hayashi just losing into this battle, in my opinion, because he's given up about 150 pounds.
Did he honestly think he could pick up a giant by the likes of Paul Isadora? Look how easily he manipulates the body of Mike Hayashi.
Oh, he kicked out of that. Went for a choke slam, the wrecking ball did. Now, I don't think this is a good strategy either, John. I highly doubt he thinks he can pick this man. Oh, look at this, up and elevated. Oh my gosh. At least 10, 15 feet in the air, John. The wrecking ball, full head of steam into the corner. Oh, Mike Hayashi with the boot up in the face. He's reeling the big giant. Look at him trying to take advantage of the situation now up on the second rope. What just happened?
A crucial mistake by Hayashi. Paul Isadora right there to stomp the life out of the smaller Asian Mike Hayashi.
Well, definitely a bad move on Mike Hayashi's part. The Giant taking advantage and capitalizing on this situation right now. A big slam there from him. At least 8-9 feet in the air. Hitting the ropes. And a leg drop right across the chest to Mike Hayashi.
Get the ambulance out here because someone's going to go home in it.
I might have to agree with that one there.
She'll agree.
One thing you have to take into consideration here, John, is that we got big Malachi and also Hardcore Dayton, even though he's injured. Oh, look at that slap right across the chest. Just chop. Can't believe that's going to turn his chest red.
Malachi obviously likes what he sees.
Oh, yeah, he loves all this kind of stuff. Just pain and hurt. Look at Mike Hayashi. Look at him. He's looking at himself like, can I even breathe anymore?
How can he look at himself, Biggs?
That was attempting. Never mind. Anyways, here we go. Big wrecking ball. Kind of taking his time right now, toying around with Mike Hayashi. And that's right there. See, a kick to the midsection. That's exactly what you can't do, is discredit your opponent at all. Things like that happen.
Paul Isadora hasn't even broken a sweat yet.
No, he hasn't at all.
It's over.
You think so? Big sidewalk slam. He's a good 6.5 feet up there right now, John, and even more down to the mat. See if the wrecking ball is going to cover him here. No, he's still toying around with this kid. Look at him, just the pain on his face. The fans, I think they know. Look at this. Here we go. Cover. 1, 2. kicked out, plus his foot was under the rope, so it didn't really count anyway.
The only way Mike Hayashi can come back from the obvious defeat he's in hands for is if he would have came to the ring with a bloody rocket launcher.
Definitely would have been a tactic. Look at this, trying to match blow for blow on the big man. Oh, that knee right there to the stomach. Mike Hayashi just really is fighting a losing battle almost, in my opinion here, John. As much as I like Mike, and he has a lot of endurance, and he's an up-and-comer, but just the size of the Wrecking Ball definitely taking over in this match. Whips him against the ropes. Wrecking Ball goes for a clothesline. He moves. Now he's gone belly to belly. Oh, a bear hug. Just a giant bear hug, and his feet are off the ground. There's nothing that Mike Hayashi can do at this point, John.
He's shaking him around like a rag doll. You can see the pain leaving the body of Mike Hayashi as seemingly years are being taken off his life.
Still trying to fight back, though, John. Don't discredit him yet. Look at this. He's actually got down to his feet again, and this is what he was hoping for. Oh, right back down. Wrecking Ball, just the girth and size, as I mentioned, too much. It's like hitting a wrecking wall of sorts, I guess you could say.
What is a wrecking wall?
Just for lack of better terms. Thanks, John. Anyways, right down back in the bear hug. And he looks like he's enjoying this. He's talking to Malachi and Corey Dayton on the outside, getting the orders from them to wrench it in even harder. Referee Dale Clifford saying no, he's not giving up yet. I don't suspect this. Well, look at that right there. Nice left elbows to the head of the Wrecking Ball. Paul Isadora to try to get him to let go once again. Oh, an Insaguri right there to the back of the Wrecking Ball's head. He got his leg all the way up there, all 8 feet almost. Now he's back on the top rope. This didn't pay off earlier. Is it going to pay off now? Mike Hayashi. Oh no, he catches him. Is this going to be it? The choke slam, 8, 9, 10 feet in the air. It's over.
Devastating choke slam by Paul Isadora, and that's got to be it.
It's academic at this point, John. 2 and 3. Ring the bell. My God. The Wrecking Ball, Paul Isadora.
You ever seen such devastation?
I can't tell you the last time I did. This is complete dominance right here, and hardcore Dayton and Malachi just adding a scare tactic to the whole fray. Right there, like you said it, John, pure destruction. That's so far what we've seen from these three.
I'm almost disturbed to witness that. It was just disgusting.
Look at Isadora's got that rag that he got from his sensei at the Nabuki-Kan dojo. I can't believe that. Okay, well, wrestling fans, big win thus far here tonight. Big and tasty, and the Wrecking Ball, Paul Isadora, and their angry alliance.
Even with an injured Corey Dayton, this trio of destruction cannot be stopped.
They are unstoppable, John. All right, well, folks, hang on. We're going to be right back here on the Reno Wrestle Factory's biggest little wrestling show as the action continues next. Make sure you don't go anywhere at all.
Ni hao.
You love wrestling. You've always wanted to be a part of it, but you just don't know where to start. It doesn't just have to be a dream anymore. You can do more than just watch wrestling. You can be wrestling. There's only one reputable wrestling school in Northern Nevada, and that school is the Reno Wrestle Factory. So get off your couch and give Reno Wrestle Factory a call and start living your dream today.
Copy Express, 1730 Shaber Avenue, 1 block north of Baldini's. Our services include black and white copying, color laser copying, graphic design, full service printing, copywriting and editing, laminating, large format prints, courtroom exhibits, legal duplicating, and attorney support services. With over 60 years combined experience, we provide impeccable quality, speedy, professional service, friendly, knowledgeable staff, client confidentiality guaranteed. Zodiac Sign Company for all your signage needs, including vehicle wraps, banners, ADA signage, digital printing, cut vinyl, 3-dimensional letters, hand painting, and custom design. The Zodiac Sign Company, serving the Reno-Sparks area since 1999. For more information, call 775-324-0799.
Hi, welcome to Stingray Tattoo, Reno's oldest tattoo studio. We also do body piercing.
We're going out across the USA.
We are currently having a sale on t-shirts and tank tops for 50% off. Please check us out on stingraytattoo.net or Facebook. At Stingray Tattoo, all we do is custom tattoos.
Welcome back, Biggest Little Wrestling Show fans. Jay Biggs here, ready for action once again as Sparky Ballard heads out to ringside as we see the Mexican werewolf, El Chupacabra, for the Mexican Badlands, making his way out here to the ring as he is about ready to go one-on-one with a man from Halifax, Nova Scotia, one Scotty Aboot. John, have you seen anything at all out of the Scotty Aboot character? I have thus far to see anything from him.
Seen lots of Scotty Aboot's work, but I've got a question for you, Biggs. How many Mexicans did it take to make Chupacabra's wardrobe?
Good question, I'm not sure. But those are like scales. It's a little hard to tell here on the actual TV screen, but once you're right up next to it, those are like scales and very hot, weird skin. But the mythological creature, El Chupacabra, definitely making his mark here in the Reno Wrestle Factory. Thus far has showed his dominance in at least the lightweight division.
You say making his mark, I say his mark's nothing but face paint when it's been rubbed in the mat.
Say what you want, regardless of the face paint or not, this guy is definitely a superstar, and he can make his way around the ring. There's no question about it. All right, looks like he's ready for some goat sucking, as you could say.
And now, his opponent.
Here he comes.
Now, Scotty Aboot, a little history lesson for you. He's a former PCW heavyweight champion. He's wrestled all over the world. He's been to Japan. He's got probably the most devastating move in professional wrestling today, the shooting star press, and it is a beauty to watch.
You know, I've actually heard about the shooting star press. I have thus yet to see it, but I am definitely looking forward to what should be an exciting encounter between two of the middleweight competitors here in the Reno Wrestle Factory. Now over 300 strong here at the Evelyn Mount Community Center. Getting set for this action, and folks, not sure exactly how to react to Scotty Aboot because this will be his debut RWF match here tonight on the Biggest Little Wrestling Show.
I'll give you an example. Look at the fans now. They have no idea of the great wrestling career of Scotty Aboot, but by the end of this matchup, every one of these idiots will be standing and clapping and applauding like the idiot with the red hair.
I hate to say it, but I'm actually looking forward to seeing exactly what you're talking about here tonight, John. We get set for this action here. Referee Sparky Ballard's got to get him in the ring.
If there's anybody on the West Coast that can push Chupacabra to the limit, it is Scotty Aboot.
Wow. A lot to live up to here. John Billington definitely knows a lot about this guy that I have not thus far been able to validate, but I can tell you right now, I do know, as you said, he's a Canadian athlete, and he trained at the PCW Work Farm in Oroville, California.
And another thing I forgot to mention is the extensive amateur wrestling background. He's an all-around athlete.
Definitely should make for a good match here tonight with Chupacabra, who I can't say anything really about his collegiate background and amateur wrestling skills, but I can tell you he is a great brawler.
By the looks of him, he obviously didn't go to college.
Well, I can't tell you if there's an actual college that accepts Chupacabras or not. Right now, we have a ring that accepts Chupacabras, and one-on-one action is underway as the bell is rang. Scotty Aboot and Chupacabra going here. Look at Scotty goes in behind him, throws him down. There's that collegiate wrestling you were talking about, John. And, oh, look at this. Chupacabra showing his skills as well, being able to wrestle around here on the mat. Goes to the back. Goes for a front face lock here on Chupacabra.
Chupacabra looks very comfortable with his face down in the mat.
I don't know if I would say that. Don't describe this young man yet there, John. Now they're up on their feet. This is a place where definitely Chupacabra, I know for a fact, is very dangerous. Well, look at this. He's got a headlock, takes him down and over. Holding that there. His collegiate wrestling style and just amateur background is definitely paying off thus far for both athletes. And I'm even seeing something new out of Chupacabra I've not seen him do much of. Quick 2 count there by the referee.
I know what I've seen him do, and that's lose.
I don't remember any of that thus far. I've seen him beat Sheik Body here on the Biggest Little Wrestling Show.
Sheik Body is not Scotty Aboot.
Well, we're about to find out if that's true or not, but thus far I have yet to see anything from Scotty Aboot that makes me think that he's any better than one Sheik Body.
Out of your mind, he just tossed Chupacabra on his beam.
Well, I'm not going to sit here and argue with you exactly what Sheik did to Chupi that made him any better, but I can tell you right now, the possibility of him being on the losing end of the stick, just like Sheik was, is definitely there tonight. Now the referees get this action inside. Here we go. Scotty Aboot back in. It's like he's just feeling Chupacabra out now. I believe this is one of their first encounters ever here on the West Coast independent wrestling scene.
I know they had a three-way in PCW a while back. I can't remember who came out on the tail end of victory, but I believe it was Scotty Aboot.
Oh, there we go. Scotty Aboot, that front face lock. Just wrenching it in. This has got to be just an uncomfortable situation with the Chupacabra.
Can you imagine what that does to your neck muscles, Biggs? I know your neck is huge. You probably couldn't feel it. Here comes
a suplex. Oh, but Chupacabra getting out of that one there, and he's, well, back lock again. I can't, look at this. Chupacabra wrenching that arm around, going for a front face lock of his own. Scotty Aboot and him, he just throws him off. This is really a feel-out process at this point, John. Without question, these two have not got down to what I would say business as of quite yet. There's a lot more to come from these superstars, and I am super excited to find out what this match brings here.
Just look how easily Scotty Aboot moves about the ring, and how easily he just tossed Chupacabra out like yesterday's dishes.
That is the second time he's been able and successful to get Chupacabra on the outside of the ring now, to see if he can go out there and use some sort of dirty Canadian tactics that he has. But right,
have you seen anything dirty yet?
No, I can't say I have necessarily, but we're about to find out. Look at this.
Awfully biased. Like you hate Canada, you hate foreign people.
Well, I love Canada. I love Canada, but I also have heard some of the things about Scotty Aboot. I haven't seen much of him, but I've heard definite tales of some of his actions up at PCW. So who knows here? Look at this. Chupi into the ropes. This is a clothesline. Ducks under. This pulls him up. Oh, tosses him right over. Tosses him over again. Scotty Aboot. Definitely some action going on here as Chupi's up on his shoulders. Twists this around. And oh, look at this. Right into the ropes. Chupacabra's got ahead of Steve now, getting the fans rallying behind him. And things are looking up for the Mexican werewolf at this point, John.
Well, you know, Scotty Aboot. Oh, here we go.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. 775. Oh, pulls him right out. He's got him now. How's he going to do this? He's going to catch. Oh, no. Right into that devastating steel ring post. Chupacabra, there's nothing he can do about that. When your body hits steel, the steel's usually going to win, John. No question about that at all.
Oh, definite wise men coined that term. Look at Scotty Aboot, so comfortable on the outside, sees his bottle of water to re-energize. Now, what I've got a question is, how much strength has left Chupacabra from taking that devastating move from the steel post? Look at this.
Oh, that. Well, look at this slam right there to the concrete floor. There's nothing at all he can do about this at this point.
Some ugly little girl just tried to spit on Scotty Aboot.
Well, we've had fans involved in Chupacabra's matches before. It wouldn't surprise me at all.
That ugly girl in the white shirt. Someone contain these children out here. They're disgusting.
You also understand, John, you might not know this, but that water earlier that Scotty Aboot was drinking, that's actually Canadian water. He brings it with him up here, or down here from Canada. He says it enhances his performance in the ring. So I'm not sure exactly if that's helping him right now, but he is on top. And look at this, nice suplex. He's got him all the way up.
I wouldn't trust the water here either. Beautiful suplex into a pinning combination, easily done.
1, 2. Just a two. Not enough to put the Chupacabra away quite yet, John. This guy's still got a lot of time, a lot of strength, a lot of ability that he needs to showcase here tonight. And thus far on the Reno Wrestle Factory's biggest little wrestling show, he showed why he is one of the top contenders on the West Coast. And look at this, hitting him with some, just not enough. He was hitting him there in the breadbasket with some low blows. And of course now, Scotty Aboot, look at this, like almost like STF like maneuver here where he's holding the chin and pulling back.
Oh, well, he's biting his hand. He can't do that. Disqualify him.
He's a Mexican werewolf. He can do that.
It gives him no reason to bite the hand of Scotty Aboot. There's like 3,000 pounds of pressure in a human jaw. He can't do that.
He can't control himself. You know, he might have had a little blood on it or anything. He's a bloodsucker. What can I say? He's a Chupacabra. All right. Scotty Aboot doesn't seem too worried about it right now, John. Slamming Chupacabra's head into the second ring supposed to.
Well, of course he's not worried. He's beaten hundreds of bigger wrestlers than Chupacabra.
That may be so, but tonight definitely there's a fight in Chupacabra. It might be bigger than any wrestler he's ever wrestled. So here tonight, Scotty Aboot. Hey, he's impressing me thus far. Yes, he is showing why he deserves to be here in the Reno Wrestle Factory.
Perfect physique. How long would it take you to get into physique like that, Biggs? I bet it would take 9 years.
It might even be 12. I'm not saying that he doesn't have a good physique, but I wouldn't say he's exactly 2% body fat. Into the ropes. Look at this. Chupacabra putting him down with a big double stomp to the face. Is he going to go upstairs? Looks like he's going. He's up on the second turnbuckle, going all the way up top now. What's this, John? It looks like he's going to... Oh, just a back move. Salt. Oh, he misses. Scotty Aboot, ring presence, showing exactly why he is one of the top contenders, of course.
You know, Scotty Aboot's not a rookie in there. You're not going to hit him with a moonsault in the middle of a match like that. It's just not going to happen.
I understand that, and thus far his ring presence is definitely very well done. Look at this. Off the top rope with an elbow drop. Elbow drop there to Chupacabra's.
Did you see the elevation that Scotty Aboot got on that devastating elbow drop?
Easily 15 feet, John. Just no joke there. And then it goes right into the heart of Chupacabra. 1, 2, and oh, I thought that might have been enough right there to put him away. Only 2 3/4. Even referee Sparky Ballard had a look of despair on his face. Right now.
It's because Sparky Ballard's an idiot.
I'll say what you want. He's one of the best refs, and he's a senior official here at the Reno Wrestle Factory. Now he's checking him there. Chupacabra, don't count him out quite yet. Got a lot of fans here in Reno that are rallying up behind him. So continue here. Want to make sure that you join us at the Evelyn Mount Community Center on December 11th to put a headlock on hunger. All you got to do is bring 4 non-perishable food items, canned food items. You get a half-price ticket. Couldn't get much better than that. Kids 8 and under still free. So it's just an awesome show. Look at this now. Oh, Chupacabra with hits to the breadbasket on Scotty Aboot. 2 elbows, 3 elbows. Look at this. Oh, and there you go right there, John. He pulled the hair. That's those quote-unquote Canadian tactics that he's using there. Look at this. Now he's going to make a cover on the Chupacabra. 1, 2, and just not quite enough to put the Mexican werewolf away here tonight in Reno.
Look, I didn't see any type of hair pull, but what I did see was Scotty Aboot get his hand mangled by the fangs of Chupacabra about 4 minutes ago.
Hair for hair, fang for fang, whatever you want to say here. Oh, look at this. Backslide, 1, 2. Oh, just a 2 there on Scotty Aboot. Not enough to put him away either. Chupacabra goes around, roll up 1, 2, and oh, almost had a 3. Look at this. Oh, nice kick from Chupacabra. He's going to go upstairs here. Look at this. Oh, trying for the sliced bread. Wasn't able to hit that. And oh,
devastating elbow to knock the wind right out of the sails of the Mexican blowwolf.
Call him what you want. I'm not going to take anything away from the ability of the Scotty Aboot. As you mentioned, definitely he's showing me why. And there's that Canadian water again, John. I don't know if this is going to help at all, but...
Have you seen the children walking around the Evelyn Mount? I wouldn't drink the water here either.
Maybe there is some truth and maybe some not to that. But I'll tell you right now, we have the best fans in the world here at the Reno Wrestle Factory. We hope you join us, of course, online as well at RenoWrestleFactory.com. You can even see the latest episodes of the Biggest Little Wrestling show here. Now, Scotty Aboot, oh, look at that. Just right forearms, right into the head of El Chupacabra. There's nothing he can do about it at this point. He's like a rag doll just limp and hanging there, taking these blows. Look at this. Oh, Chupacabra fighting back, and another enziguri right to the back of the head of Scotty Aboot.
Took a chance, and it worked out for Chupacabra on that move.
Sometimes you got to take a risk in order to gain something, and definitely this might be one of those cases here. Chupacabra, listen to the fans here in Reno, getting behind him, showing their support. What's going to happen? Scotty Aboot's getting up as well about the same time, and Scotty with the right, he misses. Chupacabra with a chop. Scotty missed another left. Oh, look at this. Chupacabra double chop to the chest. Oh, that's going to happen now. Chupacabra, just wasn't able to capitalize, unfortunately. Look at now, he's got right blows to the breadbasket here, and the axe handle right across the back on Chupacabra. This is a nice back and forth exchange, Joey.
I don't know if you've noticed. Look at this
power bomb. Sit down power bomb. Surprised he didn't go for a cover there, but maybe he will now.
Here's a cover.
2. Still 2.
Before you so rudely interrupted me, Biggs, I was going to tell you that obviously Scotty Aboot has this guy right where he wants him.
I wouldn't say right where he wants him. The Chupacabra is not down for the 3 yet, just 2.5. And that's what he's ultimately looking for, John, is that 1, 2, and 3. Here we are in the corner now. Let's see if he can maybe wear down Chupacabra some more as he's wrenching away at the neck. Chupacabra in a bad predicament at this point here as the match is going on. Oh, look at this, though. Scotty Aboot.
What a cheap shot by Chupacabra.
Cheap, come on. What are you talking about, John?
He could have wrestled out of that hole, but he chose to take the easy way out.
That was a kick. It's perfectly legal here. There was nothing wrong with that. I think you're just seeing wrong or something here. Either way, Chupacabra now, when pulling him up, and right there into the corner, he's going to give him the shoulder tackle. And now Chupacabra still, look at that, right across the head. Look at this, just right arms. Now he's up on top. Scotty Aboot going up. What is he setting him up here for, John? A superplex?
Superplex into the shooting star press. This match is done.
Impressive, but I don't think he's going there right now, John. Look at this. Chupacabra throwing him off. And look at, Chupacabra with a hurricanrana right off the top rope. He's going to hook the legs. 1, 2, I thought that was a 3 for sure. This, man, what endurance this Scotty Aboot has. I can't agree with you more. This guy is definitely a force to be reckoned with here on the West Coast, John.
These guys have excellent endurance. We might be here all night.
That could be very possible. Very possible. Chupacabra coming up behind him here. What's he doing? Clubbing away in his head. He just drops him. Now, release German suplex by Scotty Aboot, the Halifax, Nova Scotia native. And he's got the Mexican werewolf down right now where he wants him in the center of the ring. He might be at the point where he wants him the most right now, John. 2 and 3. Oh my gosh, I thought that was it.
I truly believe that a victory for Scotty Aboot will definitely move him up in the rankings here in the Reno Wrestle Factory.
There's not a question at all about that. Scotty Aboot going up top right now. Let's see where he goes. What kind of air is this going to be? That shooting star press?
Keep your eyes open. Get your cameras ready, folks. This is the shooting star press. If he hits it, it's done.
Here we go. Let's see. He's up there on the top. Looks like he's going to go. Oh, beautifully. Oh, the Mexican werewolf El Chupacabra with his ring presence. Had enough to get out of that. Knows exactly where he's at. Look at this. Slice spread out of the corner. Bam. He nails that. Hooks the Canadian 2 and 3. That's going to be all. As the Mexican werewolf El Chupacabra continues his dominance here tonight at the Reno Wrestle Factory, especially in the light heavyweight division. Folks, I cannot believe it. Chupacabra on top. A big, giant victory over the Canadian Scotty Aboot, who definitely, John, also impressed me here tonight without doubt.
This is a travesty of justice. You know, Scotty Aboot was bitten. He was kicked in the face when the referee wasn't looking. This is a travesty.
He had his own flaws, too, in the match. Mexican Werewolf just played the game along with him. And tonight, this shows exactly why sometimes it's good to go ahead and play the game along with these guys. He is on top. He is the victor. Scotty Aboot is walking out with the help of referee Sparky Ballard here tonight. Just, the fans love this guy. Chupacabra, thus far, has been doing an awesome job at the Reno Wrestle Factory. Folks, we're going to be back. Make sure you stay with us as we have more action headed your way on the biggest little wrestling show.
You love wrestling. You've always wanted to be a part of it, but you just don't know where to start. It doesn't just have to be a dream anymore. You can do more than just watch wrestling. You can be wrestling. There's only one reputable wrestling school in Northern Nevada, and that school is the Reno Wrestle Factory. So get off your couch and give Reno Wrestle Factory a call and start living your dream today.
Welcome back, wrestling fans, to the biggest little wrestling show. Digital channel 220 and channel 12 here in the Reno Sparks metro area every Wednesday for your enjoyment. Right now we're going to get into one-on-one action and what will be kind of a culmination of the big war that we've had here recently between former friends, one of them being this man right here, the big wrecking ball, Paul Isadora, all 7 feet plus, over 300 pounds of him, being escorted to ringside by, you might remember that guy right there as one Malachi, obviously a big and tasty, and this unholy alliance that they've joined each other with, all three of them, including Hardcore Dayton, has just made me sick to my stomach, John.
Well, you know, I don't know where you're from or what kind of upbringing you've got, and I don't know much about Paul Isadora's background, but he has made quite a significant financial decision by leaving the Reno Scum. And, you know, I totally agree 110% from what he's done.
If he really is making more money, one needs to wonder why he steal that jacket from a construction worker. All right, folks, get set.
Tell him you said that.
Please don't. Oh, gosh, please don't. Okay, here we go. Get set for this arena to explode as the hometown favorites head out. You know who I'm talking about, John. That's the Reno Scum. Now, this is singles action, so remember, it will just be one-on-one. But definitely showing up for the Reno Scum and going toward the wrecking ball right now is this man, Luster the Legend, being accompanied by his tag team partner, the Rock Legend Scum, Adam Thornstow, here tonight in Reno. Listen to this crowd as they erupt for their hometown favorites.
How many thousands of dollars do they spend a month on hair products?
Who knows, but it's definitely paid off. These two are awesome athletes, and hair has nothing necessarily to do with this, but it's about the look as well. You gotta have the look. They have charisma. Look at the fans. Completely.
Oh, they've got a look, and the look says disgusting.
Say what you want. These guys will tell you they don't really care about the looks. It's all about how tough you are and the fight you bring to the ring. And this man, Luster the Legend, 6'4", over 230 pounds. He is going to take it tonight to the Wrecking Ball Paul Isadora. A little bit of a size and weight advantage, of course, for the Wrecking Ball. But when you talk about power, strength, and ability in the ring, one guy who has it is Luster the Legend.
Of course there's a size difference. There's always a size difference when you're facing the likes of the Wrecking Ball, Paul Isadora.
That's definitely true. Can't say anything different there either. All right, referee Dale Clifford.
Remember one thing too, Biggs, is Paul Isadora has already destroyed another competitor here tonight.
That is true. He took out Mike Hayashi with that big 10-foot-plus choke slam. Collar and elbow tie-up here. See, and the Wrecking Ball, you know, as you said, yeah, there's going to be a big size advantage, but Luster the Legend and him tying up there and neither budging.
We can't even fit him in the frame. Tell them people to shut up.
And the oi is coming from the fans, getting behind the Reno Scum. Big Malachi telling them on the outside to shut up. Look at this, shoulder tackle there. Both men, look at Luster the Legend, hits the ropes again, swings for him. Oh, it goes for that. And a big kick to the midsection on Luster the Legend. Wrecking Ball. No way. It's too young. Oh, he breaks the eyes. Look at those tactics there by Luster the Legend. Oh, right over the top rope with a clothesline to the outside. The Wrecking Ball. Look at this. He's got him by the neck again, John. Like he's coming back in. Beautiful move by Luster the Legend to take advantage of the Wrecking Ball.
Twice he should have been disqualified. He almost tear up the eyeball of Paul Isadora. He kicked him in the buttocks. He's all over Paul Isadora.
Come on, get a grip on it, John. You've seen this before. And look at, a chop right to the chest of the Wrecking Ball, who's definitely feeling that right now, who's used to delivering those himself. Reverses Luster the Legend into the corner. Luster the Legend brings the boots up into the face of big Wrecking Ball Paul Isadora. Hits him with some right hands there. Big drop kick from Luster the Legend right now. He's got him in the corner. Clothesline. Looks like he's going to set him up for the Bulldog. And he pushes him off and into the corner. Wasn't able to hit that. Luster the Legend hits that top turnbuckle right in the middle of his chest. This gives the Wrecking Ball a couple seconds to get some air. And right there, a kick to Luster the Legend. Sends him out to the outside where his tag team partner, the Rock Legend Scum, Adam Thornstow, is trying to give him some words of encouragement. Here comes the big man himself.
Paul Isadora.
Oh, look at that. Nice. Right clubbing blows there to the face, and now they're exchanging them on the outside. Oh, and a kick. I can't say for sure the validity of how high that kick was or not, but right now Luster Legend breaking the 10 count from referee, and he's back on the outside, hitting the Wrecking Ball in the face.
For the record, he's hit him in the balls twice now so far.
You can say what you want. I didn't see anything. Look at that. And another chop to the chest of the Wrecking Ball, Paul Isadora, who right now is rocking and reeling. And I've never seen John ever of the big Wrecking Ball have the fight taken to him like this man, Luster the Legend, is right now. Look at this. He's staying right on top of him, doing exactly what I would do if I was in this predicament, which is just stay right on this guy. And now, unfortunately, the Wrecking Ball, a big clubbing forearm across the back of Luster the Legend, taking back control of the match, at least on the outside here. Look at that. Right fist to the face. Luster the Legend going back in now, Surprisingly enough, haven't seen any action from a big and tasty on the outside, which is good news considering Malachi, half of that team's on there.
Would that surprise you, Biggs?
You know these guys' underhanded tactics most of the time, John. Don't act like you're surprised.
All I've seen is Luster the Legend kick Paul's.
Oh, Luster coming back with a big punch. Say what you want. A chop to the chest of big wrecking ball Paul Isadora, and he's hitting. Oh, look at this, right into the corner now. Luster the Legend gouging those eyes. Look at that. Look at that. He's
gouging the eyes. There's nothing else he could do with a 7-foot guy like Paul Isadora.
I was just going to say it's a street fight. And look at this. Luster the Legend gets a big knee to the breadbasket. Now he's back down again. This is a great back and forth action match, John, thus far. Big clubbing forearm across the back of Luster. He's down. Look at Malachi taunting him there in the corner. You know that's definitely not. Oh, look at that. Right across the chest.
It doesn't look back and forth to me. It looks like Luster the Legend is cheating.
Don't count him out yet. And cheating, come on, John. You know about cheating, that's right. Look at this.
Well, my wife knows about cheating.
Well, you certainly are just the swaggish one, aren't you? Look at this here in the corner. Oh, kicking Luster the Legend, who's definitely feeling the slip of pain on his face right now. Right there in the corner, Dale Clifford trying to get them out. And now he's going up for a body slam, 10 feet plus in the air. Rock Legend Scum with some concern on his face on the outside. 2.5. Wasn't able to get it. Don't count Luster the Legend out quite yet. Right now, let's see what the big wrecking ball can do in order to get control of this match once again here and stay on top of Luster the Legend. Big right blows to the face. Luster the Legend is putting his hands up there trying to cover it. What's he got here? Oh, exposing that chest. A big vented forearm across the chest of him there.
Those forearms are like meat cleavers coming down on your chest and bone. Oh,
you hear the sound of that? It's like a frying pan, John. Just a big skillet, iron skillet hitting your chest. There's nothing you can do about it. Right there in the corner, Luster the Legend just taking the beating at this point, man. He's got to do something in order to gain control back on this match.
Perhaps he should kick him in the buttocks like he's been doing the whole match.
I don't remember still seeing that. Look at this, though. Maybe gaining control once again. He's got right blows to the face of the wrecking ball, Paul Isadora, who's obviously stunned a bit, but he reverses Luster the Legend there. And what's he got? Oh, sidewalk slam. Luster the Legend's down. Let's see if we can get the 3, 1, 2, and almost right on that edge of being a 3 count. As you can see there on the outside, one that's pacing is the Rock Legend Scotty and Thornstow.
A bit nervous like you do.
Well, I don't blame him. And look at his partner there, obviously in trouble. Luster the Legend is very stunned at this point. As you can see there, he's in the corner trying to regain his thoughts. And the wrecking ball with that iron skillet, I want to call it again, to the chest of Luster the Legend. Look at this, picking him back up here. What is this? Another, he was going for the sidewalk slam again. Backbreaker. That could definitely hurt. 1, 2. Not enough to put him away, though.
Obviously setting up his back for the choke slam that is near to come.
Very good point to make there, John. He's definitely working on that back, and when you get that choke slam like Mike Hayashi did earlier, chances are you could end up right through the mat just to force that. Look at this, coming back now, Luster the Legend. Big right blows to the face and some chops there. Look at this, right to the stomach. Now he's kneeing him right in the face. This is like a brawl, like outside of a bar or something.
You're right, I've never seen anybody take it to Paul like Isadora, like Luster the Legend has.
This looks like 4th Street at midnight after Davidson's lets out. Look at this.
You can see right there, he hasn't got much left in the tank.
Well, Luster the Legend getting some words there from Adam Thornstow, who's trying his best. There's not much he can do at this point because it is a one-on-one contest. I'm sure he would love to be in there, of course, facing the big wrecking ball. But later tonight, Adam Thornstow in the main event goes one-on-one with Big Malachi, the other man from Big and Tasty, there on the outside in one-on-one action. But right now, Luster the Legend and the wrecking ball, Paul Isadora, the main story, and these two going at it. And what I would say thus far has been a very good match. They're both evenly matched as well.
Gives him a choke slam off the top rope, he's done.
Look at this. Anything off the top rope for these guys. That's 15 feet plus, and a headbutt from Luster the Legend. Rocking and reeling the Giants down. Look at this. How is Luster the Legend going to capitalize on this situation? Looks like he's going up to the top, all the way up to the penthouse suite. Where's he going? Calling for the oys from the fans, and a diving headbutt misses. Damn. Can't believe that.
He may have knocked himself out with that.
Just a bad situation now for Luster the Legend. Lusty Legend throwing a haymaker, and it's caught by the Wrecking Ball. Puts that big hand around his neck, and look at this, all the way up, and oh, that's it. Lusty Legend may be out 1, 2, 3. Referee Dale Clifford hits it, and it is over, folks. I cannot believe the Wrecking Ball Paul Isadora with that victory right here over the Lusty Legend in front of 300 plus at the Reno Wrestle Factory.
Question for you, Biggs. Did you expect any less from the Wrecking Ball? Look at him, he's a giant.
Not taking anything away from this guy. He is definitely a major force. There's no doubting his ability in the ring. Look at Adam Thornstow. Looks like he's upset level number 10 right there with his ex-friend, the Judas, the Wrecking Ball, Paul Isadora, and Malachi looking on, who's going to face off with Adam Thornstow a little bit later on here tonight in our main event. Folks, what a night it's been thus far. The Wrecking Ball victorious not once but twice here on the Biggest Little Wrestling Show. Reminding everybody to check out our website, RenoWrestleFactory.com, on the World Wide Web, folks. That's the spot to be for all RWF info and action. We're going to be right back here on the Biggest Little Wrestling Show.
Hi, welcome to Stingray Tattoo, Reno's oldest tattoo studio. We also do body piercing. We are currently having a sale on t-shirts and tank tops for 50% off. Please check us out on stingraytattoo.net or Facebook. At Stingray Tattoo, all we do is custom tattoos.
Hey, Ference, what are you doing?
Oh, this is my first Sands dollar. I'm pretty proud of it. In fact, I had to get it framed.
Don't most people redeem Sands dollars for meals, merchandise, even free play?
Did you say free play? Beer, the best 4-letter word you've heard all day. Enjoy an ice-cold bottled domestic for just 99 cents. Because at the Sands, it's all good.
Why did you do that?
Because it's good as cash.
Zodiac Sign Company for all your signage needs, including vehicle wraps, banners, ADA signage, digital printing, cut vinyl, 3-dimensional letters, hand painting, and custom design. The Zodiac Sign Company, serving the Reno Sparks area since 1999. For more information, call 775-324-0799.
On his way to the ring now is the Rock Legend Scum, Adam Thornstow, one half of the tag team known as the Reno Scum, as he's set anyways for one-on-one action with half of Big and Tasty and one Malachi here tonight. Folks, the Reno Scum, obviously a major force in the independent wrestling world here on the West Coast and worldwide, in fact. One thing definitely that you could not do is discredit these folks. And Adam, as you can see, look at that face, John. He is about as upset gets. You see that? Exactly. He is about as mad as it can be after what happened earlier to Lusty the Legend. After a big choke slam, made the Wrecking Ball, Paul Isadora, prevail in victory over him in singles action. But here tonight, Rock Legend Scum definitely bringing his A-game as he always does.
And now, introducing his opponent.
Well, you know, the emotions are running high with all of these guys, you know, and if you know the history of the Reno Scum, you know that Paul Isadora was probably the leader, I would say, of the Reno Scum. So for him to leave, it has definitely put a wedge into everyone's Snickers.
That's one way of putting it. Here comes the big man, Malachi, from Reno, Nevada, 260 pounds. Just bringing pure blunt force, trauma to his opponents. Being led to the ring, of course, by the 7-foot plus Wrecking Ball Paul Isadora and hard Corey Dayton, who unfortunately is on the injured list, but that's also in part to the Reno Scum as well.
Listen, that's all hearsay, you know. I wasn't there. You, of course, were not there. I don't know what you do with your free time. You know, so I can't speculate why Corey Dayton is injured, but I can tell you this, James Biggles III. If it comes out of Corey Dayton's mouth, it's the truth.
I don't know if I can verify that or not, John. You know, you heard the story just like I did, and I say it very lightly, quote-unquote story, that he was doing some sort of charity work at an old folks' home, and then when he went to the parking lot to go get in his car, the pack of Reno Scum beat him down. Just not sure if I absolutely believe that one or not. Regardless, I believe both of these individuals are about as hard-hitting as they come, tough as nails, and this is going to be a very physical encounter. If you've never seen Big Malachi and the Rock Legend Scum tied up before, they've had many matches on the West Coast throughout the independents.
And here's a little quick tidbit of information. Write this down. Both these competitors are former All-Pro Wrestling heavyweight champions.
That's correct, in Hayward, California, All-Pro Wrestling. Now, definitely very accredited individuals here in the Northern California independent scene with a collar elbow tie-up into a wrist lock. Look at this here. Big Malachi is trying to tear off the arm of the Rock Legend Scum. Look at him roll right through that. And pulls his hair. John, do you see that? And look, Adam says, I don't care. He sits right up. And he flips him over.
Nice kick by Thornstow. These guys are moving too fast. I couldn't see any hair pull or anything like that.
Yeah, say what you want. That doesn't surprise me at all, John. All right, now referee sparked the bell trying to get him in.
What kind of a guy kicks a wrestler in his back?
Well, it's completely legal. I can tell you that much. There's no rule that I'm aware of anyways. You can't kick your opponent in the back.
Look, in the 1800s, you would never shoot a guy in the back. In professional wrestling, you should never, ever kick a guy when his back is turned.
The only thing I can say is that these guys' legs are just as lethal, there you go, and legal, by the way, as an 1800 six-shooter. Either way, Big Malachi on top right now as he's got Adam Thornstow on the ropes, just choking him. The hatred between these two, it just runs so deep, especially with the turn of friends. The Wrecking Ball, Paul Isadora leaving the Reno Scum, going over and hanging out now with Big and Tasty. And like he told me, John, he did it for the money, which is about as disgusting as it gets. Adam Thornstow now, look at this. Belly to back suplex. He's down. Malachi going for an early cover. I suspect it's a tad bit early for this one. Just a one count. Adam Thornstow's not ready to give up quite yet. As now, look at this. Malachi with a bear hug here, trying to just wear him down and get that air out of the body of Adam Thornstow that's keeping him alive.
Working on the solar plex area of Adam Thornstow. Malachi seemingly going to pick Adam Thornstow apart.
Elbows right against the rope. Adam goes, look at that. Another big right elbow to him.
Pinpoint accuracy with that elbow.
It's definitely right in the middle of the target, that's for sure, John. Adam Thornstow, he's now at the point where he's looking at the mat going, was I just hit by a giant elbow or what? Now whipping up against the ropes, hits him, right to the midsection. Big Malachi kicks him up, he's down, goes back up, and Malachi is going to throw Adam Thornstow now out through the middle rope, onto the floor, but Adam Thornstow's back in, and he comes back in with a tornado clothesline. And look at this, a stomp, right down on him. Let's go for a cover here. I don't think that's going to be enough for Malachi either. 1, 2, still very early in this match, John. I know these two can go and go and go.
Have you ever seen a double stop senton performed like that? In the last couple of years, Malachi's not prepared for moves like this.
Definitely Adam Thornstow is somewhat of an innovator of moves here in Northern California. Look at this, right into the corner. He's just hitting Big Malachi, and he's down. Look at this. He's like trampling him. He's trampling him and showing a sign of disrespect. After all that's gone down between these two groups, it doesn't surprise me a bit.
He just top danced on his face.
You call it whatever you want. I've seen him do the sea walk too. Thank God he didn't do that on Malachi's face. Look at this. Pulls him over. And, a kick right to the face. Look at this. Malachi.
This isn't football. He can't be kicking him all over the field.
He can kick wherever he likes as long as it's not in the groin. Those are the rules, John. Only a 2 count still. Big Malachi, there's no way you're going to put him down with just this little arsenal so far. Adam Thornstow's going to have to pull something out. Look at this chop right across the back. He's going to have to pull out some hard-hitting maneuvers, in my opinion. Now he's going to whip him right against the ropes. Malachi's going to try to reverse it. Slips it out. Belly to belly right over the top. That was just, I can't even believe the pain that's going through the back of one Adam Thornstow right now. Look at him.
What a devastating maneuver.
It's 2.5.
By Malachi.
Malachi now looks like he's going to start wearing down Adam Thornstow. He's got those legs wrapped around him.
You know, I've heard Malachi squats about 850 pounds in the weight room. When he's got them tree trunk legs, he's biting him again. He can't do this.
Hold on here. Malachi now checking his leg to make sure he's okay. And Referee Sparky Ballard, he obviously didn't care.
I'm going to take that to the crime scene and have it analyzed.
You can actually see that.
Of course you can't. He's biting his crap out of his leg.
Sometimes you got to lower yourself to the level of the ones that you're facing on the playing field, and Adam Thornstow is doing that. And thus far, this is showing why it's not a full-on just Malachi match. Adam Thornstow, even though he was 10 feet plus in the air and back down on his back, has stayed in this match till now. 1, 2, still just a 2.5.
A little piece of advice for you, Adam Thornstow, anybody who's a Reno Scum fan. Malachi is not the guy to toy with.
His elbows, just elbow after elbow, is taking its toll on the Rock Legend Scum. Look at him now in the middle of the ring.
Probably the wrong guy to bite on the leg.
Definitely, I would have to agree. I would not bite Malachi or anybody else, for that matter, on the Reno Wrestle Factory roster on the leg.
Because you probably have rabies.
Big man whips Adam Thornstow into the corner, runs at him, and he catches an elbow right there to the chin. Look at that hair protects him. Right into the gut as he catches Adam Thornstow with a gut buster.
Look at the face of Adam Thornstow. He can't even breathe right now. Malachi is devastating the solar plex area of the Rock Legend Scum.
I have to agree with you, John. He's staying right on top of him, and hopefully he can capitalize for Big Malachi anyways. He can capitalize on the situation, but even Adam Thornstow still fighting back with arms. Oh, look at this. Whips him into the corner. Slides right through the legs. Adam Thornstow again tries for that tornado clothesline, and another belly to belly right over the top. Sends him 3/4 of the way across the ring. And now he's going to go for a cover, it looks like here. Rock Legend Scum. Can this do it? 2. Still just a 2 count. Man, fighting this guy.
I've often said that there's nothing pretty or beautiful about Malachi as a wrestler, but I'll tell you something, Biggs. He definitely came into this matchup with a game plan.
You have to have a game plan, John, when you face someone the likes of the Rock Legend Scum, Adam Thornstow, who's been a multi-time champion here on the West Coast. And look at that big chop across the chest from Malachi, who's staying on top of him. And like you mentioned earlier, these are two both former APW Universal Heavyweight Champions. So they look at this. Malachi misses there. Right in the corner, Adam Thornstow goes up top. Crossbody block right across the chest. A big Malachi sending him down. Adam Thornstow drop kick to him now. Staying on top of the big man. Look at this again. He's got him back down. Is he going to go for a cover? What's this? A standing backflip. 1, 2. Is this going to put him away? And just 2 3/4. A 1/4 inch away from hitting the mat with Sparky Ballard. And now look at this. Adam Thornstow is contemplating his next move. It looks like he's going up top. What is this? Is this going to be a frog splash? It is! He hits it right there on Big Malachi, who's stunned and down in the middle of the ring. All he has to do is make it over to him and hook the leg. This could be a 1, 2, man.
As you can see, Malachi was well prepared by taking out the midsection of Adam Thornstow when he finally hit that frog splash, which he often does. Now, obviously, he doesn't have any gas left in his system.
Look at these two, almost face to face, like two just animals. They don't even know what to do except fight, because this is what they've basically trained to do their whole life, is fight. And right now, they're taking it to each other. Look at this, right blow after right blow from each. And Adam Thornstow gets him there with an elbow. He goes to the outside, and what? Big flip right over the top rope on the Malachi. Look at that. No, the 7-footer right behind him. He's got him around the neck, and Lust of the Legend comes right in behind. Look at this, defending his partner. And what? I think we've got to call the bell there. Is that a DQ into the post? The big 7-footer thrown in by the Reno Scum. Oh my, he's down right now, John. There's nothing he can do.
Look at his face.
You can say that again. Look at now, Malachi being thrown back into the ring. What's going to happen here?
Get these animals out of the ring.
The ring and the bell. I don't know how much it's going to help, though. Look at this. Big Malachi being thrown in the corner by Lust of the Legend. What's this? Looks like they're both going to just double team him there in the corner, trying to get some retribution for what's been going on. And now, big spear from Lust of the Legend.
Somebody stop the match already.
Can't do anything. Rock Legend Scum is going to do that Montello spike. They looked over to find out that the big wrecking ball, Paul Isadora, as I mentioned before, the Judas and Hardcore Dayton pulled out Malachi. Definitely he avoided that Montello spike, which would have been a very painful ending of the night for Malachi, wouldn't you say, John?
Obviously, anyone that takes a Montello spike is going to be in for quite a painful evening. What is Leslie the Legend doing? He's got a microphone.
Obviously, he's got something to say, John. He's probably level 10 mad. Let's find out exactly what he's going to say. Oh, man, he's issued the challenge. Definitely have the fan support. Listen to that. They want a Reno street fight. And
I don't think the Reno Scum's ever lost a Reno street fight.
no, they haven't. That's definitely for sure. But right now, the Big and Tasty and Paul Isadora trying to figure it out. Look at that.
They accepted the challenge.
Of course, you wouldn't expect anything less, right, John? They've accepted the challenge, and it looks like we've at least got a main event set for December 11th. Headlock on Hunger at the Evelyn Mount Community Center on Valley Road here in Reno, as the street fight has been issued to the Wrecking Ball, Paul Isadora and Malachi, to take on the Reno Scum, Lusty the Legend, and Adam Thornstow. Folks, what an eventful, biggest little wrestling show this has been. Lots of awesome action. Make sure, whatever you do, you keep logging in at RenoWrestleFactory.com. You can check out all the latest episodes there as well. Find out about our upcoming events. Much like I mentioned before, December 11th, it's our next taping at the Evelyn Mount Community Center. We hope to see you there at the Reno Wrestle Factory.